I have Amy on the line, and Amy's calling in from Massachusetts, and she is a sergeant detective in the police department. She's 43 years old. She loves her job. She originally called into the show less than a month ago, and she was determined to start a business as a public speaker talking about personal safety issues, especially, dealing with women's safety. She's 100% qualified. This is exactly who you would hire to teach you this. And she was stuck because she just felt she was so focused on getting a presentation together and thinking that she had to get it all right. I know you do this in your life. You think you got to have all the ducks lined up in a row, everything perfect before you even do anything. I don't believe in that. I believe you totally screw yourself over by committing first. And as soon as you have something in place, whether it's, all right, I've committed to show up at my reunion. Do you want to know why people lose weight before they go to the high school reunions? Because they've committed to going. I say to myself, you know what? All right, I'll give a speech in March. And once I commit, now I have to write it. And so I said to Amy, I want you to schedule 2 seminars and then call us back. So, Amy, welcome back to the Mel Robbins Show. Did you do it?
Hey, Mel, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you. Very good.
And
well, I scheduled 2 speeches.
Oh my gosh!
Nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I did it.
Wow. That's fabulous. So, was it easy? Was it hard? Were you mad at me? What was the process like?
Well, Mel, I'm going to be completely honest. When I got off the phone with you, I was completely pissed. I'm like, what do you mean I have to go out and schedule 2 speeches? I can't believe she told me to do this. And my husband was like, that's exactly what you need. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. This is ridiculous. So then I thought about it. Over the next day, I thought about it, and I said to myself, you know what? It might not necessarily be something I want to hear, but it's what I needed to hear. It was the kick in the ass that I needed. You know?
Excellent.
And since that call, I've been doing something every day to reach my dream. And I can't believe I have my speech scheduled. I have 2 of them scheduled. I'm going to be speaking to some students, and I'm really excited. And I've been, like I said, I've been doing something every day to get this off the ground.
You know what it is? It's like the threat of it coming that motivates you. I mean, I tend to be somebody that's not motivated by the touchy-feely stuff. I'm motivated by fear and by pressure. And so so I try to create that feeling around my dreams. Not pressure bad, but pressure like, holy cow, I don't have a choice now. I have to get my act together. It was like, I don't know if you heard me telling the story. I am so impressed with you, and I can relate to it because, when I lost my luggage on the way to L.A. I left my bags in the terminal. And I get to L.A. at 11 o'clock at night, and I had no choice. I couldn't panic anymore. I had stopped playing the violin.
I'm just,
You're what?
Yep.
I'm empathizing.
Oh, you're empathy? No, you're making fun of me.
Never.
But it was literally just like you. You don't have a choice now. You have speeches coming. I didn't have a choice. I had a meeting to be at 9:30, and I couldn't.
You know the ironies of this call?
Tell me.
Mel lays down the law to the law.
Oh, my gosh.
You like that?
So what can I help you with now, Amy? Because now you've got speeches booked, so you're excited, but you're probably also like, uh-oh. So what can I help you with now?
Well, the issue that I have is that, I'm probably going to have to come up. There's probably a million topics I have to talk about, and I want to really, like whittle it down to maybe 10. And I need some help. I'm going to speak to some high school students.
Terrific. You know what, Amy? Guess what? This is my specialty. If there's anybody that knows how to put together a kick-ass speech, it's me, and I'm going to tell you how when we come back. I am so excited because you just asked me. I've now launched this new seminar business because you were a pain in the ass and made me schedule some speeches. I have speeches coming up. This is how I always do mine. What I say is I start off writing a speech by asking myself one question,
and that is,
what? Hank, do this? Shut up. No. What I say is, I know, that's all right. What I say, Amy, is I say, when the people listening to this speech walk out of the room and somebody asks them, what did you get from Amy's seminar? What are the 3 things that they're going to say? I learned blah, 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 blah. I learned blah, 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 and I learned blah, 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 blah. Start with those 3 things. Very simple. What they're going to get from the speech, and then break your speech into 3 parts, and it's talking about those 3 things. That's how you write a killer speech. The other thing that you need to do after you've filled out all that
Yep.
is bring in personal stories.
Okay.
The more personal stories you have, particularly if you can talk about, gosh, I'm a police officer and I've made this mistake.
Okay.
Or, I've seen so many people this, and the more you keep them, I think even though it's personal safety, the more you keep the stories on a roller coaster of serious ones versus small mistakes
Yep.
that
Okay.
led, to things, the more
Yep.
entertaining it needs to be. You need to be real to be relatable.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, that's excellent advice. Thank you.
Oh,
That sounds
you're
easy
welcome.
enough.
Now listen to me. Now I have a surprise for you.
Yep.
Are you ready? You're going to really kill me when you hear this one.
Yeah. Okay. Don't kill me, please.
Okay, well, check this out. So while we were on commercial break,
Yep.
I made a phone call, and I called a guy by the name of Jason Potts.
Yep.
And Jason Potts is a producer at Chronicle magazine on ABC's Channel 5.
Okay.
You know Chronicle magazine? It's on 7 p.m. They've got about
Yes,
a million
of course
viewers
I
every
do.
single night.
I watch it every day.
Okay, well, I just spoke to Jason Potts because I met him last night while Good Morning America was in town shooting a story about me and my husband and our businesses and the radio show. And
Yep.
we were talking about that he wants to do a whole half-hour Chronicle show on people that are bucking the trend of the recession and that are thriving and launching businesses and are successful in the recession. I just pitched him you. He's totally excited. We're going to get Chronicle magazine, hopefully, to show up at one of these presentations and to talk to you about you launching this business for a segment on Chronicle magazine.
Oh my
Do you
God.
love this?
Loving it. Oh my God. You are giving me a super kick in the ass.
That's right. I am. But, I can't promise anything. I sold the lights out of you. Jason loved the idea. I gave him, 2 other businesses to follow. He loved you in particular. So I'm going to talk to Jason over the next couple days. We'll be in touch with you, but I promise you something's going to happen with this business. And
I
if
know.
we can get this rolling, they'll be at one of these presentations at the end of March. So you better start writing, young lady, okay?
Oh my God, Mel. Thank you.
My pleasure. That's why I'm here. So, Amy, go write that speech, and we'll be in touch about getting you on Chronicle magazine, okay?
Oh my God. Thank you so much.